Okay, so let's start with two-step equations. And we'll do two types because there's really two types we should look at. All right, so let's just do 7x plus 30 equals 58. And remember, our goal is to figure out what value x has. That's called solving the equation. And we do it in two steps. So the first step is to get rid of this constant, the 30. So we'll write the opposite of that. So minus our negative 30. And let's see what we have. We have 7x still. We can cancel 30 with negative 30. That's 0. And now we say, okay, we got 58, take away 30, or you could think of it as positive 58 plus negative 30. Either way, you get 28, right? And now we just want to get rid of this 7. So it's a coefficient, divide by 7. Okay, so we got x equals 28 divided by 7. We've got 4. Okay, so that's one type that we're going to do. Let's do this one. Let's say we have negative x eighths minus 12 equals negative 8. Okay. So if we have something like this, our goal is still figure out what the value of x is. And we still want to get rid of our constant, so we're going to get rid of this minus 12. Plus 12 it is. Okay. So bring down the x. I'm going to write it as x over negative 8. Doesn't matter where you put the x, or you can move it to wherever you want. I'll put it in the denominator. And this is going to give us negative 8 and positive 12. That's 4. Remember, you add and keep the sign of the greater number, so it's 4. So now, does anyone remember how we get rid of this negative 8? Yeah. Since it's dividing, we'll multiply. And these will cancel. They're technically makes positive 1. And so that's x equals 4 times negative 8, negative 32. So there's our answer here. Okay. The next one's called a three-step equation, but it involves distributing. Okay? So number 3, call it a three-step equation. Okay? And it'll be something like this. Negative 2, then we'll have parentheses, x minus 10, and that's going to equal negative 4. Okay? So it's called 3 steps because we add the new step of distributing, multiplying through by this negative 2. Okay, so here we go. You want to get rid of the parentheses, so negative 2 times x, negative 2x, negative 2 times negative 10. That's a positive, so we're going to write that as plus. And 2 times 10 is 20, equals negative 4. Okay. Now let's get rid of our constant. It's a two-step equation again. Everything usually boils down to a two-step. Okay. So let's see here. Bring down the negative 2x because we haven't done anything with it. 20 and negative 20 is 0, so they cancel. Equals negative 4 and negative 20 is negative 24. So we want to get rid of the negative 2 that's being multiplied. Let's divide it. So we get x equals negative 24 divided by negative 2. So it's a negative divided by a negative, it's positive. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So we get positive 12. Okay? All right, we got 2 more to do. So for the next one, we're going to look at equations that have variables on both sides. Okay. I told Ms. Coronel that's allowed. Okay, number 4. Okay, so let's write down variables on both sides. Variables on both sides. So let me give you an example. Negative 6 times x plus 13 equals negative 4x minus 5. Okay? All right. So variables are on both sides, as you can see here. Here and here. So what we want is variables either just on the left or on the right. I prefer on the left, so I'm going to try to get rid of negative 4x. Do you remember how to do that? The opposite of negative 4x. What is the opposite? Yeah. So plus 4x, we'll put it there, and find the other x on the opposite side. It's here, plus 4x there. We're just following that rule of balancing the equations. Whatever you do on one side, you do to the other. Well, let's just go across and see what that did. Negative 6 and positive 4. That's negative 2x plus 13. Negative 4x and positive 4x, they're opposites. They make 0, they go away. And then bring down the negative 5. That minus turns out into negative 5. Now it's a 2-step equation. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this 13. And we're going to get negative 2x equals, we're going to combine negative 5 and negative 13. So that same sign add and keep, so it's negative 18. And let's just get rid of this negative 2. Okay, so x equals positive, because it's negative divided by negative, 9. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So x is 9. Last one. So this last one is just a multi-step equation. 3 parentheses 2 times x plus 3 plus 4x and plus 2. Okay, make sure you have all of that. That's all on one side of the equal sign. Because on the other side, we have equals 21. Okay, so go ahead and write that down. So this is going to have like all the steps we've done, except for eliminating a variable on both sides. So what's our first move here? What are we going to do first? Distribute. Parentheses is the first thing we want to eliminate. So we'll distribute the 3. So 3 times 2x, 6x. 3 times 3, 9. So plus 9. And then bring down the rest of this. Plus 4x plus 2 equals 21. Now we have, look at the right side here, or the left side, I should say. We got lots of stuff that can be combined. So I'm just going to point it out. I got positive 6x, positive 4x. Those would combine together. So we have to combine like terms, and then we have positive 9 and positive 2. Those would combine. So let's do that. 6 plus 4, that's 10x. 9 plus 2, that's positive 11, equals 21. Okay, so now this is what we have. So remember, you combined these two here and these two here. Okay, and now it's just a 2-step. Let's get rid of the 11. We got 10 times x equals, this cancels. 21 take away 11 is 10. Let's get rid of the 10 in 10 times x. Divided. 10 divided by 10 is 1. But 1 times x is just x, so we just are left with x. And then 10 divided by 10, like we said, is 1. So our answer is 1. Here we go. So the answer is 1 there. So you have, this is the assignment we're going to review on delta. So yeah, let's go to delta to check it out.